Good morning, everybody. This is Rita Bowling from Bhutan Center, and I have my friend Anthony here to help us with our exercise today. Before we get started today, I'd like to make an announcement. On April 27th, Saturday, April 27th, a couple weeks from now, we're celebrating World Tai Chi Day. And this is a time when everybody around the world who knows Tai Chi at 10 o'clock, their local time, gets out and does Tai Chi together. So it's a time when everybody get together and kind of increase the positive energy in the universe. We are going to celebrate World Tai Chi Day this year at the Jewish Community Center in Akron here. We'll be there about 9:30 or so. Start with some exercises like we do here, and then get into some Tai Chi and other martial arts eventually too. So if anybody's interested in joining in or coming to see what we're all about, you're more than welcome to come to the JCC. If you're not in the Akron area, I would look in your area to see if there's somebody, some school or some organization that might be celebrating World Tai Chi Day. It's all over the world. Okay, with that, I think we'll get started with our exercise for today. So let's just jump in with start with our breathing exercise. Okay, breathe in, go up on your toes, and out. Reverse that, breathe in, and out. In, out, in, and out. In, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, in, and out. Okay. Now we'll do our arm swings. So put your feet about shoulder width apart and get in our horse stance, if you remember what that is. Your feet facing forward and your knees slightly bent. And we're just going to swing our arms side to side. The next one is both hands across your chest. Third one is one hand across your chest and one across your shoulder. And the last one is shoulder and up your back. Okay, so you're turning at the waist. Okay, let's do our arm circles next. So we'll start with the right foot forward and your knee bent. Back knee should be straight, and your right arm. So swing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now switch feet and go to the left side. Left leg out and knee bent, back leg straight, and your left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now the next one, put your feet together comfortably, and we're going to swim. So we're going to use both arms. 2, 3. And backwards. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And the last arm swings is the most complicated one. Both arms are moving in different directions. So start with both hands up in the air. First you go right arm out in front, left arm back, down, left arm out in front, and up. Right, down, left, up. Smooth that out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to reverse that. So left hand out in front, right back, both down, right in front, and up. Left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. Continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold on 10. And take your arms both to the side and relax your shoulders, relax your elbows and your wrists. Take some nice deep breaths. Palms up and raise your arms up a little bit. And make a fist, starting with your little finger, hands up over your head, up on your toes, and then everything comes down. Okay. Now we'll move on to our feet. So we usually do our 7-star stretch first. So one leg is out in front of you with the toes up, the other knee is bent. Opposite hand over your knee, other hand on your face. You're touching your elbow to your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now switch legs. Your left foot is out, opposite hand on your knee, other hand on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the last exercise in our routine is a wide stance. And we'll just move back and forth, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now let's start a couple that we haven't done in a while. First one, we're going to go straight down. Excuse me. Arms up in the air, feet just comfortably together. We're going to bend at the waist and go all the way down to the floor and up, all the way up, above, hands above your head. Turn right, go down. Move your hands in front and up. Turn left, down, to the front, and up. Again, straight down in front, and up. Turn right, to the front, and up. And left, down, front, and up. Okay, one more time. Straight down in front, and up. Turn right, down, to the front, and up. And left, down, to the front, and up. And relax. The next one I know we haven't done in quite a while, so just try to follow along. Your feet should just be comfortable. We're going to start with our hands up in the air and take them, arch your back, bend your knees, take your hands all the way back, and come down to hands down in front. Do it one more time. And down. And once more. And when you take your hands back, kind of open up your arms a little bit. Now squat down, let your hands go past your legs. Now straighten your legs up. Pull your arms up all the way up the back. Come back down to a squat. One more time. Back to a squat. And once more. Okay, this time come all the way up. Hands over your head. Arch your back again. 1, 2, and 3. And back down in a squat. Up and back. Squat. Back. Okay, this time come all the way up, and we'll go through it once more. So all the way back, arms out, 1, 2, and 3. And down. Both this exercise and the last one we did are both really good for your back. Get those muscles stretched out and working. And 3. Okay, now just relax. Okay, let's, another one we haven't done recently. I'm pulling them all back out on each session we've done. So this one, we're gonna put our hands together in front of us, and we're just gonna turn to one side and go all the way back, as far as you can go. The goal is to get back to the back wall. Now go the other direction. Okay, go both sides once more. Right and left. Okay, good. Let's do our reaching for the sky stretch. So start with your hands both in front of you. I'm going to take one up and one goes down. You look up at your hand that's up. And then slowly bring them down and go up on the other side. Okay, once more on both sides. All right, stretch. Okay, a couple of weeks ago I taught you a couple of Tai Chi type exercises, so let's try those again. Just get a comfortable stance for your feet and keep your knees soft and flexible. And we're just going to float our arms, turn at the waist, go back and forth. Your weight should be shifting from one foot to the other. And notice that all the arm movement is because your body is moving, not because you're actually moving your arms across the floor. Okay, now as you go to the left, your left arm goes up, the other one stays down. Now reverse those arms as you go to the right. And the left. Right. This should be done very slowly. Now, instead of just kind of floating that arm across the front of you when it goes up, I want you to actually move the arms past each other and then go over. Move one up and down, so that you're actually making more of a circle when you go side to side. Now, if you notice my hands, the top hand goes palm out across my forehead, the other hand is palm up, and then they switch. So now it looks like you're actually holding a ball when you go from side to side. This is a move that we call waving hands like clouds. Just visualize yourself floating along with the clouds. Okay, now we can reverse that as well. So instead of taking our arms out towards the outside, we're going to turn them in. We're still making circles with our hands. Just pulling one arm across the front of the body and the other side. You should still be turning somewhat side to side. And this is the move we call cat washes face. Okay. We did a few exercises last week with our legs, so let's move those a little bit more now. We started with get a chair or put your hand on the wall for some support if you need it. We're going to do our foot circles. So one foot up at the knee bend, and you're just going to make circles in one direction. I usually do about 10 in each direction. And then go the other direction. All right, now the other leg. Knee up in one direction. And change to the other direction. Okay. Then we added another piece to that last week, which was a heel kick. So we first raise our one knee up at the knee, and then put our foot straight out, like, and your toes pointing up to the wall, ceiling. Back and then down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Once more. Up, out, back, down. All right, now switch to the other leg. Knee up, foot out straight, back, down. Up, out, back, down. up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. And you could even do this if you were sitting in your chair as well. Obviously, you're not going to pull your knee up very, very far, but you can still pull it up, your foot out, back, and down. So you're still getting some of that movement, especially the extension. Okay. Another new one that I think we can learn with our legs quickly here is to stand, maybe stand behind your chair with your feet a little bit back. And we're just going to take one foot behind the other to the side and back to the side, and then go the other direction. Your body is pretty much staying forward the whole time. You're just moving at the waist and moving your legs. Okay. Then one last one with our legs that we've been doing is kind of the lunge step. So we're going to take one foot forward, bend that knee, and then come back. And the other leg, forward, bend, and back. Out. The other side. This is what we call our bow and arrow stance. Out. And one more. Okay. All right, I think that's probably good for today. Let's just close with our eating the sun exercise, our breathing exercise, so we can end the session with lots of energy. So stand with your feet apart, bring your hands up, palms up to your shoulder height, turn them over, sink down, hands to your belly button, up your chest, to your chin, out in front, to both sides, up above your head, and then hands come down and knees come up. Okay, breathe in, out, in, out, in, and out. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, and out. In, out, in, out, in, and out. Okay, once more. Breathe in, nice and slow. Out, in, out, in, and out. Okay, I think we'll close there for today. So keep moving and we'll see you next week. Thank you.